What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about draft prospect Christian Gonzalez. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support of continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So in today's video, I do want to talk about draft prospect Christian Gonzalez. He did play his college ball at the University of Oregon. He is a defensive back. He goes about 6'2", 200 pounds. And he is, to me, the best overall corner in this draft. So if the Falcons decide that they're going to bring in a couple free agent pass rushers and none of the guys that they have high on their board at 8 are there, and they want to take a different position on defense, I think Christian Gonzalez is arguably the best cornerback or best secondary player in this draft. He reminds me a lot of AJ Terrell as far as comparison. If you watch his game, he's tall, lanky frame, but he's a complete player. He's very good as far as awareness of knowing where the football is, locating the football. He's a guy that will go up and high point the football. He plays the football like he's a wide receiver. Very good at coming up and making tackles in open field and things of that nature. Can play man and zone as far as a cornerback. And he pretty much did it all there at Oregon. Had about 4 interceptions last season with the Oregon Ducks, which led their team in interceptions. But like I said, Christian Gonzalez is one of those guys that I definitely think, because Ryan Nielsen is coming over from the Saints and they played a lot of man coverage. If you want to have another cornerback similar to an AJ Terrell that pretty much can eliminate a whole side of the field just with his skill set alone, if you just leave him out there on the island, I definitely think that Christian Gonzalez is the guy that the Falcons should go with if they're going to take a cornerback at 8. To me, like I said, he's the most complete player in this draft. And as far as the defensive backs, to me, I don't really see many weaknesses in his game. When I watched, watch tape on him, he rarely, gets called for a pass interference and things of that nature because he has very good hips. He's very good at change of direction, and that's something that you need as a corner. And he also is very competitive, and that's another thing that you need as a corner. You have to be able to be competitive because you're not going to shut down or lock down a lot of receivers in the NFL nowadays because of the way that the rules are. You're not going to be able to, hold guys to 0 catches and things of that nature. So guys are going to make plays on you, but you have to have amnesia as a corner. You have to have that confidence where you can move on to the next play. And that's something that I think Christian Gonzalez does very well. He's somebody that's going to compete. And that's why he reminds me a lot of AJ Terrell that we currently have on our Falcons, not just the comparison of their body frame, but they're 2 cornerbacks that's going to compete at all times. And they're not going to let plays that are made against them linger. They're going to move on to the next play. And I think that that's something that Christian Gonzalez possesses as well. Now, I don't prefer us taking a corner at number 8. I do prefer us going defensive line. Being that the NFL now has changed the rules as far as being able to, touch wide receivers, being able to, all of the illegal contact and things of that nature as far as trying to dislodge the football when it's in midair, because they've changed a lot of the rules where you have to allow the offensive player a chance to catch the football and make a move before you lay the boom on them. I really think that the rule changes have made it really tough to play defensive back or play in the secondary in the current NFL. And that's why I'm a huge fan of defensive line. And I always talk about starting in the front, starting with your defensive line. I don't believe in building back to front. I believe in building front to back. And that's mainly because of the rule changes of the NFL and also being able to limit, yardage and things of that nature as far as the running game. I really think that that's the main, what the Falcons should focus on, But if they decide to go with a cornerback in this draft, I definitely think that Oregon's Christian Gonzalez is the cream of the crop in this draft class. Now, I do think that if they don't get Christian Gonzalez, that there are a lot of other cornerbacks in this draft. This is a deep draft for a defensive back, so there are other guys that are out there. I just don't think that they're as complete as Christian Gonzalez. Some of the other guys that I've watched, even out of the other top cornerbacks that I've watched, they have holes in their game where maybe they don't play the football really well, maybe they don't tackle well. Well, Christian Gonzalez pretty much does it all. He's kind of a jack of all trades. I really didn't see many weaknesses in this game. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of Christian Gonzalez pairing up with AJ Terrell. To me, if we do somehow, draft Christian Gonzalez at 8, I do think that AJ Terrell and him could be one of the top tandem corners in the NFL. Definitely will be set at corner for the next 5, 6, 7 years moving forward. Once we re-sign AJ Terrell, we would have 2 lockdown type corners if Christian Gonzalez fully develops. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of the video. You guys give me your thoughts on Christian Gonzalez. I'll have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.